So, that's why I ended up here tonight. I was looking for new girlfriends to play cards with. Any takers? Anyways, I was also asked to do a presentation at work the other day. So, I wrote it all up and printed it out. Then I realized my printer is out of ink.
Oh my god, that was too good.
Alright, so here's the deal. I heard a rumor that the owner of this place is looking to have some new comedy acts in here soon.
Really? That could be an opportunity for us to finally get back on stage. That sounds great. That's not all, though. I heard the owner might be open to some more unique and surprising forms of comedy.
That's where I come in. I'm sure I can come up with something completely unexpected.
Well, I'm not sure that anything you come up with will surprise me.
You know what they say, you never know until you try. Let's see what I can come up with. Alright guys, here's my idea. Instead of performing stand-up, why don't we put on a musical comedy show?
A musical comedy show? That sounds like a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. Rejected.
So did you hear? The pizza place down the street is now offering calzones.
Calzones? What a weird combination.
It's kind of genius. Who doesn't love pizza and bread all in one?
I'm not so sure I'm a fan.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna try one.
I've already had one and I'm hooked. Plus, they're so big they could last you 2 meals.
That's true.
I've already ordered another one for later.
Alright, you've convinced me. I'm in.
Calzones.
Hey everyone! So, what's the deal with airplane food? I mean, just because you're 35,000 feet in the air doesn't mean you should have to suffer through some terrible pre-made meal. Am I right? Anyway, this one time I was flying somewhere and they served me raw potatoes. Raw! Potatoes! You can't be serious. But you know what? It wasn't all bad. I mean, at least I got to catch an episode of Judge Judy on the in-flight entertainment. That woman is a real badass. Alright, so who wants to hear another airplane food joke? Alright, here it goes. Why don't they serve sushi on airplanes? Because by the time you get to eat it, it's already rolled. Get it? Alright, one more. Why don't they serve soup on airplanes? Because it's too hard to stir in the turbulence.
So Larry, you said I could get a job at your office.
Yeah, I did say that.
What kind of job?
We're in need of someone to help manage our office supplies and other things like that.
Hey, I could do that job. Can I have it?
No, Fred. I think Yvonne should have it.
But why?
Hey Fred, did you hear that the new mall just opened up down the street?
But why?
It looks like it could be a lot of fun. Let's go check it out and see what kinds of trouble we can get into. What do you say?
I don't know. I mean, why would we both go? Couldn't one of us stay here and make sure the apartment is okay? I mean, why don't you go and I'll stay here and keep my eye on things? That way we can both still have fun, but we don't put our apartment in jeopardy.
All right, that's a plan. But just to be sure, I'm taking the extra key with me so I can look in on things every now and then.
What?
Sounds like a plan.
Why?
Hey, what did you guys do last night?
Oh, Cackler and I went to the movies. It was really funny.
Yeah, they were showing Marx Brothers films. I swear my sides hurt from laughing so much. Plus, it's so much better than all that superhero schlock they keep showing these days.
I hear you.
Schlock.
So what did you have for dinner?
Actually, I really wanted tacos, but Cackler said it was too late, so we ended up going to an old-fashioned diner instead.
That sounds like it could have been a great night.
It was.
Yeah, it was nice to just relax and have a laugh. And the food at the diner was really good too.
It's too late for tacos.
I can't believe they're making us do this.
I know. It's like they expect us to be professional comedians or something. Do you think this is how famous actors feel when they're filming a new movie?
Maybe, but I feel like the odds of us being famous actors is slim to none.
Well, maybe our comedy will be so good that it'll become a cult classic and we won't even have to worry about fame.
Yeah, or maybe it'll become so bad that it becomes a cult classic by accident. Either way, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I'm just glad that I get to share the experience with you.
Me too. Who knows what we'll discover in the process? Who knows? Maybe we'll be the first ones to discover never-before-seen comedic genius. Hey, Fred, you're looking a little pale. So, what's going on? You seem a little down.
My boss asked me to the other day and I said yes, but then he canceled at the last minute. I don't understand why he even asked me in the first place. I mean, it's just so humiliating. I feel like I'm a real loser.
Oh, come on. I'm sure there's some reasonable explanation. Just don't dwell too much on it.
Larry, you're saying you've never been to the beach?
Nope, never. I'm a city boy, through and through.
That's incredible. How have you never been to the beach?
Well, I guess it's just never been a priority.
Wow, that's amazing. The ocean is so therapeutic and calming.
You should really try it out, Larry.
Absolutely. The sand, the sun, the waves.
Come on, Larry. You deserve a little relaxation.
I heard there's a new restaurant opening up in town. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I heard they're gonna serve some pretty crazy dishes.
I don't know. They'll probably be overpriced and not worth it.
You don't know until you try it, Fred.
Hey, why don't we go check it out tonight?
Why not? I guess it could be an adventure.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
I'm in. Should be a hilarious night.
Let's just hope nothing crazy happens.
Don't worry, nothing ever does.
Hey, Larry, did you hear that Fred is going on a trip?
You're kidding me, right? Where is he going?
I'm going to China. Can you believe it?
Wow, Fred. That's so exciting. When are you leaving?
Next week. I'm so excited to experience a different culture.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Boo. Boo-hoo. Don't cry. It's only a joke. Ha ha. Anyone else got a joke they want to share?
Hey, Larry. Why don't we do something different today? How about getting rid of our phones for a day?
Yeah, sure. What do you think would happen? I bet people would be in total shock, not knowing how to cope.
Huh. Yeah, it would be crazy. I'm sure you'd find a way to entertain yourself without your phone.
I'm sure I would. We could always play a game of chess or something. Hey, what about going someplace we've never been before?
Now that would be hilarious. Let's do it.
Alright, let's go.
We better hurry. Who knows what kind of surprises we're in for? Alright, so I've got a wild idea. What if we start a comedy club? That way, We could all get together and tell our best jokes.
That's a great idea. We could even invite some of the other local comedians we know too.
But I don't know if that's a good idea. Wouldn't we just be competing with each other for stage time and laughs?
We could always figure out some kind of rotation system or something. That way everyone will get a chance to perform.
Alright, well if we do this I'm going to need a lot of practice.
Indeed. We should probably start planning for it right away.
Don't worry, I'm sure it'll be a blast. Hi everyone! So, I was just thinking to myself the other day, what if cows gave root beer instead of milk? Imagine that. It would be delicious, right? But also kind of strange. But then again, why not? If cows can give us milk, why not root beer too? Hey, speaking of root beer, have you ever noticed that it always foams up whenever it's opened? It's like it can't wait to burst out and be drunk. I mean, that's dedication right there. Anyway, thanks for listening. Have a great night. Waves and exits the stage. Curtains close. So, did you hear? My sister got a new puppy.
That's amazing. What kind is it? A golden retriever.
That's so cute. I wonder what they're gonna name it.
I'm not sure, but I heard they were thinking of something funny. Any guesses?
How about Raymond? Or maybe Oopser?
That's hilarious. I'm sure they'll go for one of those.
Hey, did you hear about the new stand-up show next week?
Yeah, I did, but it's going to be so crowded.
Don't worry about it. I got us the VIP tickets.
That's great.
Yeah, but there's a catch. We have to wear these silly looking costumes while we watch the show.
That's ridiculous.
Hey, it could be fun. Here's hoping for the best. What costumes?
It's a surprise. Let's just say you're not going to want to leave the house without a coat on. Hey everyone, and thank you for being here tonight. So, I've been married for a few years now, and I'm realizing that marriage isn't all it's cracked up to be. Let me give you an example. The other day I was at the store, and I saw this bottle of wine that looked really good, so I decided to get it. As soon as I got home, my wife saw it and immediately asked me why I bought it. So I said, because it looked good. She gave me this look like she couldn't believe what she was hearing. And then she said, you know we can't drink the whole bottle in one night. So, that's marriage for you. But hey, it could always be worse, right? Anyway, thanks for coming out tonight, and I hope you enjoy the show. Okay, so here's another one. I was out to dinner with my wife, and she asked me if I wanted dessert. And I thought, why not? So I said yes, and then she asked me what kind of dessert I wanted. So, naturally, I said chocolate cake because who doesn't love chocolate cake? But then she said I could only have one piece because it's bad for my health. So, there we were arguing about how much dessert I could have, and I'm thinking to myself, this is really not what I signed up for when I got married. Anyhow, that's marriage for you. Thanks, everyone. Now, how about a funny story about work? So, I'm working from home and my boss calls me up and says he needs me to do this task right away. And I think to myself, okay, sure, no problem.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I think I'm actually starting to miss my morning commute.
Well, I think it's safe to say everyone's morning routine has been drastically altered these days. What would you do differently if you had to do it all over again?
I'd probably take alternate routes, just to keep it interesting.
Good idea, but no thanks. I had enough of getting stuck in traffic jams. I guess I just miss what used to be normal.
Hey, at least we can still find ways to make daily life entertaining. What if we plan a surprise outing for tomorrow?
Sounds like a plan. Where should we go?
So what did you do last night? Anything exciting happen? Larry, I'm talking to you.
I know. I heard you.
Then why aren't you talking?
All right, all right. So last night I went out for a walk and ended up in this weird place. I saw this sign that said free ice cream for first 100 people. And then I saw a bunch of people lined up, so I joined in. Hey everyone! So, I was just at the mall and saw a shirt that said, I woke up like this. But then I realized nobody wakes up like this. We all look like we've been sleeping for 8 hours. So I thought, how can this shirt be true? And then I figured it out. That shirt is actually referring to bedhead. So that shirt should actually say, I woke up with bedhead like this. I'm sure that would sell even better. Am I right? Hey Fred, did you hear about the new health trends that are sweeping the city? It's all about alkaline diets, green juices, and everything in between.
That's ridiculous. Alkaline diets don't even make sense.
Yeah, I was skeptical too, but Yvonne says it's all the rage.
Hey guys, yeah, it's true. The new smoothie place opened up down the street and they've got the best selection around.
Smoothies? That's not healthy at all.
Sure it is. All the greens do wonders for your body. Plus, the fruit makes them taste great.
Well, what do you know? Maybe I'll give it a try. Thanks, Yvonne.
I'm never touching a smoothie in my life.
Suit yourself, Fred. More for me. Hey, speaking of diets, I'm going vegan for the month. most surprising thing you have done lately?
I'm planning to take a cooking class.
What? You? Cook? I thought you only eat?
I figured it was time for a change. Plus, all of the cool kids are doing it. What about you? What's the most surprising thing you've done lately?
I signed up for a self-defense class.
Wow, that's great. I bet you're gonna be an unstoppable force.
Who knows? But it'll definitely be an exciting experience. What's the craziest adventure you've ever been on?
So, I was walking down the street yesterday, and this guy just randomly starts talking to me like we were old friends.
What did he say? What did he say?
Did he think you knew him from somewhere? Yeah, he actually thought I went to high school with him. Can you believe that?
I told him I didn't know him, but he kept insisting that we had this amazing connection. I walked away as fast as I could. It was really weird.
That's really strange, even for New York.
Yeah, what did he look like?
He had short hair, glasses, and a red shirt.
That doesn't sound familiar. He probably mistook you for someone else.
Hey, did you guys hear about the new restaurant that's opening down the street?
I sure did. I can't wait to try it out. What kind of food do they serve? Oh, you're gonna love it, Chinese food with a Mexican twist.
Wow, that's quite different. What about the decor? That's the most surprising part. It looks like a New York diner, but with a Chinese pagoda over the entrance. That sounds like an interesting experience.
Yeah, let's go check it out next weekend.
Sounds like fun.
Alright, it's a date.
Wait, did you say date?
Hey, did you hear that the bank just gave away free money?
Yeah, it's crazy, right? I heard a lot of people are already taking advantage. Hey, did you hear that the city is giving away free parking on Saturdays?
That's wild. I know a lot of people around here who would appreciate that. Hey, did you hear that the airport is having free flights this month?
Are you serious? Man, I'm ready to book my tickets already. Hey, did you hear that the restaurant down the street is giving away free meals on Friday? That's unbelievable. I think I'm going to have to check it out.
Yeah, that's a deal we can't pass up. Let's go.
The IRS is accepting returns. File with confidence. Free with TurboTax Live. Get live help from tax experts. Plus, get a final review. Pay $0 to file. Simple tax returns only. See if you qualify.
So what do you think of this new restaurant?
It's pretty great. I heard they have amazing food.
Oh, I don't know. I heard it wasn't that great. Cackler, what do you think?
Well, the decor is a little garish, but the food was pretty decent. Let's go check it out. Hey, what do you think of the idea of going to an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet afterwards? That would be a real adventure.
I'm in. Sounds like a plan.
Sure, why not?
All right, let's do it.
Hi everyone. So, I just had the strangest dream last night. I dreamed that I was a mailbox. Can you imagine? What a weird experience that must have been. My neighbors must have thought it was pretty strange to see a mailbox walking around the neighborhood. I even had people dropping off letters and packages for me. But the strangest part of all was when I made it to the post office. They wanted me to pick up packages and deliver them. Man, what a life. I guess I can see why humans prefer to mail things. Alright, enough about my dreams. Let's hear some laughter. What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. What did the fish say when it bumped its head? Ouch! What do you think the chances are of me winning the lottery? I bet it's like 1,000,000 to 1. And I'm a big believer in the power of positive thinking.
You know, they say you've got to be in it to win it. And I'm pretty sure they don't mean to just buy one ticket, ha.
finished it.
A talking bear?
That's impossible.
No, I saw a squirrel wearing a tiny hat. It was so cute.
A squirrel wearing a hat. That's almost as crazy as me getting that job at the library. Of course, I knew it was too good to be true.
You should have gone for it anyway. You only live once, you know.
Speaking of living, did you hear the news about the new restaurant opening up? It's supposed to be amazing.
Did you hear about why the chicken crossed the road?
Not yet. Why?
To get to the other side, of course. It was so obvious.
You're right. So why did the elephant cross the road?
You're right.
I don't know. Why?
To prove he wasn't chicken. Ha ha, that's hilarious. You know what else is funny?
What?
What? What? Bruh.
Hey, did you hear the news? Apparently someone invented a machine that can make copies of anything overnight. That's incredible.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it sure is. With that technology, I could make a fortune.
Well, you have to be careful not to replicate anything copyrighted or patented. That could land you in a lot of trouble.
Oh, man. Well, maybe I'll stick to replicating monkeys instead.
Hey, now you're talking.
But seriously, think of the possibilities this kind of technology could open.
Hey, did you hear the latest news?
What's that? I heard Mayor Bloomberg is trying to pass a law that would make it illegal to eat pastrami sandwiches at midnight.
That can't be true. What would the world be without pastrami sandwiches?
Not to worry, I think he's just trying to get people on a healthier diet.
What would the world be without pastrami
But maybe he
sandwiches?
should consider a midnight salad instead.
Ah, but can you really have a midnight salad that's as satisfying?
Good
A
question.
midnight salad.
We'll just have to taste test it and see. I just heard that the new fast food place opened up down the street. I'm so excited.
Yeah, but are they going to serve healthy food or not?
Who cares?
Who cares?
I'm just in it for the convenience.
Yeah, but I bet the other competitors will be offering lots of coupons and discounts.
True, but I'll still be going there.
Hey, I bet they have a secret menu item that no one knows about.
That would be amazing. I'm sure it'll be a huge hit.
Yeah, let's go find out what it is. I'm ready when you are.
So are you two planning to go out tonight?
Yeah, I was thinking about hitting up that new bar that opened down the street.
New bar.
Really? That's pretty daring for you, Fred. Larry, do you want to join us?
Hey, don't try and rope Larry into this one.
I don't know. It sounds like fun. Why don't we make a night of it and see a movie too?
A movie? That's too much. I was just thinking of a nice quiet evening at the bar.
Oh, come on. It'll be fun. Live a little. So, I'm out on a date the other night with this hot young lady. She shows up in a tiny dress, and I mean tiny. So I knew it was going to be a wild ride. We go to dinner, and she starts telling me about her latest reality show. Apparently someone had the bright idea to cut open an alligator and fill it with foam rubber. I told her it was a terrible idea. And then she said, well, the show got a pretty good rating. I just looked at her and said, and you wonder why nobody takes reality TV seriously? Everyone in the restaurant started laughing. I guess it's true what they
It's true what
say. Sometimes the truth is funnier than any
Same.
joke. Anyway, that's my story of going on a date and global alligator filling rating fiasco. Hey Fred, did you hear about the new restaurant that just opened up? It's supposed to be the best Italian food in town.
Wow, really? I wonder what their lasagna is like.
Hey, this might be a great opportunity for me to try out my new stand-up comedy routine.
Stand-up comedy. Are you sure that's a good idea?
It'll be fine. I'm sure the crowd will love it. Just make sure you have a few good jokes ready.
You got it. I'm sure it'll go great. Now if only I had a catchy name for my act.
How about Yvonne the Entertaining?
So I hear you've been on the lookout for a new apartment.
Yeah, my roommate's been driving me crazy.
What's he been doing?
Probably the same thing he always does.
You think he's been eating my food again? Hey, don't forget about that time he had all of us over for dinner and served his special concoction.
That's right. It was the grossest thing I've ever eaten.
Yeah, though I have to admit he did make a pretty good macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, but then he claimed to have invented it.
So, what do you think of the new restaurant on the corner? Yvonne,
Oh, it's pretty good. I like how the menu is constantly changing. It keeps things interesting.
yeah, and they even have a signature drink.
Ooh, what is it? Larry.
It's a mix of vodka, grapefruit juice, and rosemary. They call it a rosemary crush.
Wow, that sounds really creative. I should give it a try.
That sounds good. Rosemary Crush.
Hey,
Fucked up on
Fred.
Rosemary.
Did you hear about the new clothing store downtown?
No, what's new about it?
Well, they're selling these jumpsuits that come with
It's
built-in parachutes.
new.
That way, you can jump out of a window and still look fashionable.
Oh, that's pretty wild. I can't believe it.
Jumpsuit. Bro.
So how did you pull off that amazing trick last night? I can't believe you managed to do it without any practice.
All I can say is it was a combination of luck and my incredible intelligence. And an awful lot of practice. I'm not sure which was more important in the end.
Well, whatever it was, you sure had us all fooled.
Yeah, it was pretty satisfying to see the looks on everyone's faces. Now I just need to figure out how to do it again.
You know I'm here to help if you need any advice.
Colonel Barber. America's Black Farm. National Geographic. Home Emperor Scopes. Home Emperor Scopes.
Hey Fred, why don't you come to the movies with me tonight? They're showing a hilarious new comedy. You know what they say, laughter is the best medicine. What do you say?
I think I'd rather stay home and watch some reruns of old sitcoms. Besides, I heard the movie isn't even that good. But I'll tell you what, if you can make me laugh right now, I'll go with you.
All right, here goes. What do you call a cow at the North Pole? A polar steer.
What? Come on. Cackler. A polar steer.
Wow, I can't believe how much things have changed since we first started out.
Yeah, it's like we're living in an entirely different world.
Wow. They're working now. Holy fuck.
I mean, can you believe people are walking around with their phones attached to their ears?
Yeah, it's like the future. I still can't wrap my head around it. But I guess it's a sign of the times.
You got that right. Who would have thought saying hello could be so advanced?
These aren't even fucking phones, they're
Haha,
attachments.
yeah. I guess we're in a whole new age now.
Well, I for one am ready for it.
Damn, okay.
So, I was driving to the store and you'll never believe what happened. I'm stopped at a red light and all of a sudden an ostrich pops out of nowhere and starts running down the street.
What? An ostrich? That's nuts. How could an ostrich even get around in the city?
That's nuts.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I mean, I've seen a lot of strange things in the city, but an ostrich? What was it doing out there anyway?
Well, I guess it must have escaped from someone's house. It all happened so fast, I couldn't really tell what was going on.
Well, I guess you never know what you might find in the city. Let's just hope that poor bird finds its way back home.
Damn.
Has
Oh.
anything like that ever happened to you, Larry?
No, I'm pretty sure I have never seen an ostrich running around the streets of New York.
Hey. Stop it.
Wow, I can't believe it. I just heard from my old friend Larry that he's coming to town this weekend.
What? That's incredible.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting together with you guys and seeing what the town has to offer.
That's great news.
You wanna sit?
We'll have to plan something fun.
You gonna sit?
What do you say we grab a bite to eat, then check out the local bowling alley?
You gonna sit? Sit.
Sounds good to me. We can even make a competition out of it and see who gets the best score.
What is that?
All right, it's a date.
You're not working. You're working. You. Come here, sit. You sit. That's good.
Hey Larry, you won't believe what happened to me yesterday.
Oh no, what?
Let's hear it.
So I was walking home, minding my own business, when suddenly this crazy squirrel runs right past me.
You.
A squirrel?
You're working.
Why would a squirrel be running around in the city?
Maybe it lost its way?
That's a stretch.
All I know is, it nearly knocked me over.
Holy shit. Big squirrel.
Hey, how's everyone doing tonight? So, I was walking to the store the other day, and this guy walks up to me and is like, "Hey buddy, can you spare some change?" And I'm like,
Yo.
"Dude, how about I just buy you a meal instead?" You should have seen the look on his face. He couldn't believe it. Anyways, have you all heard the news about this new law they're trying to pass? It's going to be the silliest thing ever. Apparently, they want to make it illegal for people to wear striped socks. Can you believe it?
Hey guys, guess what happened to me the other day?
What?
I'm all ears.
Go on, I'm dying to know.
Yeah, come on, tell us.
You're killing me. Just tell us already.
Go on.
Okay, so I was walking past this restaurant and the chef was outside trying to catch a pigeon.
What?
That's outrageous.
What happened next?
Well, he finally caught it and then started cooking it right there on the sidewalk.
Did you hear the one about the polar bear walking into a restaurant?
Oh wow, no I haven't. What happened?
He asked the waiter for a cola.
Haha. That's hilarious.
Yeah, so then the polar bear walks over to the table and sits down.
So what happened next?
The polar bear said, "Waiter, I'd like some ice with my drink." Huh. That's classic.
I know, right? Who would have thought a polar bear would be so thirsty?
Yeah, definitely a classic.
So the waiter brings over some ice, and the polar bear says, "No, no, I wanted it on the side."
Huh. Oh man, you can't even make this stuff up.
Bro. That's kind of funny, but sad.
Hey everyone, how's it going tonight? So first up, have you ever had one of those days where you just feel like nothing is going right? Well, I sure had one today. I was running late for work and I couldn't find my keys anywhere. After searching my house twice, it turns out they were in the door the whole time. I don't know how I missed them. So then I'm driving to work and I get a flat tire. That was just the start of it, too. But hey, at least I made it to work and you're all here, so let's have some fun. So what did the avocado say to the toast?
The avocado says the toast. Nothing. It doesn't talk.
So, my sister just sent me a link to this weird online shop.
That's so random. What kind of stuff do they sell?
I don't know. But if it's weird, it must be good, right?
What? No.
Don't bet on it.
Well, let's take a look. Maybe we'll find something unusual for the gang.
Yeah, I'd love to show up at the next get-together with something no one else has. Well, I'm in. Let's check it out.
That's so like you, Fred. Always looking for something outrageous.
Haha, yeah.
How the fuck did he get
I'm
out of the
sure we
time
can
loop?
find something that'll make everyone laugh.
Oh fuck, we're still in the time loop.
So I heard you got a promotion at work. That's great, Larry. What does the new job entail?
Well, I'm now the head of corporate relations for our company. So I'll be in charge of networking and team building activities with potential clients and partners.
Damn.
Wow, that sounds like a great opportunity. So what have you been up to this week?
Corporate
Well,
relations.
I've been meeting with some potential partners and sponsoring a corporate team building event to foster better relationships with them. I'm also working on some new initiatives to promote our brand in the market.
Jesus.
Sounds like you've been really busy.
Capitalist.
How have you
Larry.
been finding it so far? It's been a lot of work, but it's also been very rewarding. We've already made some great connections, and I'm confident our brand is going to get the recognition it deserves. That's great news. I'm sure your hard work will pay off.
I can't believe it. I just found out that there's a new shawarma place opening up down the street.
Shawarma place. I can't believe
Are
it.
you serious?
That's
How did you find
amazing.
out about it? It's always good to find a new place to get shawarma. But where did you hear about it?
I saw a sign in the window that said they're opening soon. I'm already excited to try it out.
Wow, that's great news. I can't wait to tag along and try it out too. It looks like we have a new favorite spot to hang out, especially when we're looking for an interesting bite to eat.
That's for sure. I just hope it won't be too crowded when we get there.
So, Yvonne, did you hear about the new coffee shop on 5th? I hear they have the best donuts around.
Oh, really? I'm dying for a good donut. We should go and check it out this weekend if you want.
That sounds like a good plan to me.
Hey, while we're at it, let's try out the new Mexican restaurant on 7th that I heard about. I bet they make some wicked guacamole.
Great idea. I'm in. So, the other day I was walking down the street when a stranger approaches me and says, "Hey buddy, what's your sign?" So I said, "Caution."
Caution. Bruh.
Then the stranger looks at me funny and says, "No, I mean like your astrological sign." And I said, "Oh, in that case it's danger."
Bruh.
So the stranger backs away and runs off down the street. I guess I should have just told him I was a Pisces. But enough about me. How's everybody doing tonight? Crowd cheers all right. Let's keep going then.
The end.
I heard my neighbor got a new puppy.
That's great. Is it any cuter than mine?
You have a puppy?
I don't think anything is cuter than my pup.
I think it might be. I heard it's a mini golden retriever. Oh wow, I have to see it. I can't believe your pup isn't the cutest anymore.
Don't worry, mine is still the best. Besides, I'm sure they'll be great playmates. Let's go get a treat for them and celebrate their friendship.
That's a great idea. Let's do it.
Now that's what I call a plan.
That's what I call a fun.
Shouldn't we be getting back to work?
Fuck that.
I don't know. Isn't it a beautiful day?
Yes, but we have lots to do. You know what we should do? We should all go out for lunch.
But I don't even have any money.
That's okay. I'll pay for us.
Now that's a plan I can get behind.
All right, let's go. Where should we go? Somewhere nice and close by.
How about that new restaurant down the street?
That sounds perfect.
So, How long have you been doing stand-up comedy?
Oh, about 3 years now. But I'm getting a little bit burned out on it. You know, I keep telling myself it's time for a change. But then I get out on stage and the laughs come rolling in, and it's hard to walk away from all that adoration. So how about you? How long have you been doing stand-up for?
Oh, about 4 years now. I gotta say, it's a great feeling when you get a laugh that really hits home with the crowd. But sometimes it can be a bit of an uphill battle to keep things fresh.
Yeah, I hear you there. But hey, that's why we call it show business. Just gotta keep them entertained.
Right, right. With all the ups and downs, it's a wild ride.
Right.
But I have to say, it's all worth it when you get that big cheer at the end of your set.
Absolutely. Nothing like that feeling of accomplishment, or the anticipation of getting up and doing it all over again.
Hey Yvonne, guess what I got today?
What did you get, Cackler? A new pair of shoes? No way.
Actually, I got a new pet.
Another new
It's a
pet.
llama.
It's a llama. That's crazy.
I'm going to call him Steve. What do you think?
That's so wild, Cackler. I've never heard of anyone owning a llama before. Are you sure you're ready for this?
Hi everyone, I'm Larry and this is my first time doing stand-up at this club.
His first time.
So let me tell you all a joke. Why did the chicken go to the seance? To get to the other side. Alright, that was an oldie but a goodie. How about this one? Why did the scientist go to the salad bar? To get a taste of the researcher Jovi. Ah, I love a good pun. Alright, here's another one. Why did the invisible man turn down the job offer?
Researcher Joey.
Hey Fred, have you seen the new theater show in town?
Yeah, I heard it was pretty good. Do you want to go?
Sure, why not?
Hey guys, why don't you go see a comedy show instead? I hear there's a stand-up comedian coming to town and he's supposed to be really funny.
That sounds like a great idea. Let's go this weekend.
Alright, it's a date.
Sounds like a plan. See you then. by the way, Larry, don't forget to bring the snacks.
So the other day, my neighbor asked me if I'd seen his missing cat. I said no, but I hadn't seen him either. Cue laughter. So then I thought
Cue
maybe the cat
laughter.
ran away because he didn't like my joke. Cue laughter.
Cute laughter.
But in all seriousness, I really hope that the cat comes back. Applause.
Applause. Holy fuck.
So anyway, I saw this movie the other day, and it was so bad that afterwards, I had to go